Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is kind of crazy. Created a really fun drag sunset look and it's safe to say that I'm obsessed. I used some really fun products today to create this look. I think it's one of my favorite that I've ever done, and also these purple contacts from the third eye. Just incredible. This is a really beautiful Webster Wigs wig as well, which I am in love with. I straightened her out and she's like 22 inches long. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but who cares? I'm here, aren't I? If you want to see me transform into this beautiful glamazon that you're seeing before you, then definitely keep watching. Alright guys, so we're going to get started with our foundation now. I've already gone ahead and glued down my eyebrows. I just used the Elmer's washable glue stick. These ones are really good. They're very strong, they hold really well. I probably did about 5 layers of that. And then I used Fenty Beauty powder to set the glue. And then I used Kryolan TV paint stick, obviously a drag queen staple, to cover that one up. And then I just set again with the Fenty powder. So yeah, let's get started. So today I'm probably going to use mainly these two palettes. So I've got the Be Perfect Carnival XL Pro palette with Stacey Marie MUA and the Morphe X James Charles palette. These two are really great for drag, I found, just in my recent experimentation period. I really enjoy them because they have so much colour and so much different uses. Like, have a look at this. You've got all of these shades here, and then you've also got the 3 highlighters over here. It's amazing. And then we've also got the Morphe James Charles palette, which I'm sure you've seen. Everybody has seen this. It is really great because it has all of the colours that you need, all of the neutrals as well. And you've also got these like little bigger bronzer and like white and black shades, so you can lighten and darken colours, which I love. I've gotten a lot of love and a lot of use out of these two, so I'm going to use these for today's look. What we're going to go for is something a little bit fun, just a little bit out there, I guess. What I like to do is I like to start with my base, just because I feel like I can get a better idea of what I'm doing. So I'm just going to shave my face so that I can get started with you guys. Alright, I will see you guys shortly once I've shaved. Okay guys, we are all shaved and ready to go. So the first step that I'm going to take is I'm going to do my foundation. So pretty much, this actually isn't a foundation, but pretty much I'm going to go ahead and prime with the All Day Hydrator. So I'm going to do this everywhere but obviously my brow area. We don't want to undo the gluing that we've just spent like half an hour doing. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly do a brief little hydrating primer moment. We're ready for foundation now. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a bit of a crazy mixture here. I like to go, let's just say, all the way with my drag foundation. I really love using thick, heavy foundation because if I ever do start performing, I want to make sure that I'm wearing something that's thick and that's going to stay on and last. So yeah, I'm just getting into that habit now. So pretty much what I do is I use the Kryolan TV paint stick. This is in 2W. Really not my shade, like, at all. But I use this, and I'll use it as, like, an under, kind of, like, cover-up. I kind of use it as a cover for my normal skin so that we can get the desired result we're looking for. So yeah, I'll go in with this first, and then I think what I'll use next is the Tarte face tape. This one's really nice as well, really great coverage, and she lasts through a lot. So yeah, we'll go in with this first, and then we'll go in with our Tarte face tape. And I'll just whack it on there. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've blended every pretty much inch of that foundation. But next we're going to go in with our Tarte face tape. So this one is not going to be as heavy. I'm just going to do about 3.5 pumps. And I'm going to use a Morphe M462 little, she's dirty, a little Morphe M462 brush. But the key with this brush is that it's duo fiber, so it's not going to be too heavy. And it's not going to be too rough on that foundation we've already put down because we don't want to ruin that. So yeah, I'm going to go in with this brush and just kind of do it all over. And then for the delicate parts, I'll actually go back in with my beauty blender. Okay, so next up we're going to be doing some contouring and highlighting using concealer and cream contour. Alright, so I like to use the Shape Tape and the Huda Beauty Tan Tour in Fair. The Shape Tape is in Deep. So the Shape Tape is quite warm neutral almost, so it kind of just sways both ways. But yeah, I like the Tan Tour because it kind of adds that bronziness that we're looking for. So anyway, I'll just slap this on here. Okay, and I like to bring it like from the top of my ear starting, and then just bring it like on that angle down. I don't want to take it too far up onto the actual cheekbone, like up on where we're going to highlight, but I like to bring it just far enough. And then if we make any mistakes like we have here, just foundation erase that back. But yeah, this is kind of like the base contour I like to do. And then I'll go in with my Tan Tour, and I'll use this on my jaw as well, even though, you know, got a lot going on down there. So I like to use this kind of a brush. It's a Zoeva 102 Silk Finish. This is the shade that I'm using, by the way. It's very similar almost, but it's just a little darker so that we can actually get a good contour in there. And I'll use the same beauty blender to blend that out again. Now with my jaw, no cap, I just take it all the way along. Just like bang, straight along. And I kind of just buff it. So yeah, this is the kind of contour we do. So basically, all I did was I took the two concealers on the cheeks, one for bronzing, one for contouring, buffed it into the forehead, and then just all along the jaw. Super easy. What I do for concealer is I like to use the Too Faced Super Concealer, the Born This Way one. And I'll literally take this all the way up to my nose. Kind of like a straight line like that. Feeling like a triangle all the way out. Then we're going to do a little sunshine up here. A little sunset kind of thing. And then we're going to do something down here just to bring it all together. And then I like to do a little line just under the contour so that we can add some more dimension to the face. We'll go back in with our same beauty blender but on an edge so that we can use a different area. Alright. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to bake the entire face. I use a Kryolan powder puff. You can see she's dirty. And I use my Fenty Beauty powder, same powder that I used to block my brows with. And I'm not kidding. Everywhere but under the like direct eye and next to the nose, I'm going to bake everywhere. So I'm just going to slap it on all over. And I mean slap because no one ever said life was easy. So what this is going to do is it's going to set everything. And this powder from Fenty has a bit of a tint to it. So it's just going to bring some life back into our already very caked up face. And I do powder the top of the nose, but the direct immediate under eye we're going to save. So I use the Anastasia translucent setting powder loose. I took out the filter because we don't like a sifter when we're baking. So yeah, I'm using my beauty blender to do this. Now I'm going to brush everything off because Mama Anastasia powder is Talc City and I don't want no clown lung. So I'm going to get all of this out. So here we are. As you can see, the contours are still lightly there. Pretty much what I'm going to do next is contour my face just with some powders, and then we're going to move on to eyes because I do blush and highlight and everything later. Now, I use the Anastasia contour kit because it has a variety of pretty good shades for drag. This one is pretty good suited for my skin tone. As you can see, I believe they do have a medium to dark of this. So I'm going to go into the middle shade here, and I'll often mix in a little bit of this shade here as well, just because I really want to get an intense contour. So I'm going to follow the cream contour guidelines pretty much dead on. And I'm going to use circular motions to kind of buff that powder product back into the skin. So that's pretty much the contour we're going to do. I like to intensify quite a bit, so I'll bring it up onto the forehead too, and as you can see, it's already shaping the face so much, which is great. That's exactly what we're going for. Oh, I didn't blend that in. It's fine. It'll all come together later. I hope. Okay, so we've gotten the contour done. This kind of sets out where the face and everything needs to be before we do the eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do now is the eyeshadow. Now what I do is I actually take a bit of a white eyeliner or a white foundation. For this case, I'm going to be using the TV Paint Stick in 070, which is pretty much white on the dot. So we're going to use her just to kind of carve out where exactly we're going to put our brow. I use a little brush for this. Where is she? Now when I'm doing this, I'm going to use this kind of a brush. This is the Morphe S4 brush. It's a really great flat concealer brush, but it's quite wide, like domed. So when we do have the white product on there, we can pretty much create an arch very easily. So I'm going to show you what I do. So pretty much that's where the highest point of my brow is going to be. I'll probably make it a little lower just because that is quite high. But yeah, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use a Morphe lip liner. These are eye safe, so they're really good for liners as well. This one's called Backseat Love, and I'm going to use this nude shade to kind of map out the 3 points of my brow. This really helps, especially if you struggle with brows, because you can get an idea of where you're going to place everything without actually having to place something super obvious like a black shadow or something like that. So using this kind of a nude lip liner that's almost actually my skin tone is going to really help with picking out where my brows are actually going to be. So we're going to draw pretty much from the starting point of our natural brow almost, and give ourselves kind of that brow shape. I like to tap out the front of them because I don't want them to be super like in your face. And who doesn't want a faded brow, you know? Okay, sometimes I take a bit of a Fenty liner and I'll actually do some little hair strokes. Just kind of get in there. It's supposed to be brown, but the mix of the two is turning it kind of black. I'm going to do my brow powders. I'm going to use just a selection of these, a selection of kind of these shades here, just because they are very neutral and browy shades. So I'm going to use them. And I'm just going to use a little flat brush, nothing special. Yeah, so that's pretty much the brow that I'm going to go with today. Just because it kind of matches the root of my wig. It's like a dark brown. So, yeah. I'm going to do the other brow off camera though. So, here we are. I've got both brows on. They're a little uneven, but you know what? Sisters never twins, you know? So, we're going to start the eyes. I've already done the pleasure to you all of priming my eyes so I could save a little time. I just used the, where is she? I just used the Mitchell and P. Louise Acid Rain paint in blank canvas. She is amazing. And we're going to go into the Carnival palette. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm thinking a bit of a sunset eye using kind of these colours up here. I feel like that would be cute. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to map out where I want my shadows. So I'm going to use that same lip liner from before, and I'm going to go into the mirror. I'm going to kind of sketch out where I want my crease to be. So pretty much that's the kind of crease that I'm going to use. I'm only going to do one eye while I'm on here with you guys, and then I'll do the other one off camera. But I want to create with you guys and see what we get out of this little moment. So usually I would start with liner, but I think today I'm going to start with a bit of shadow just to make it a bit easier for myself, because whenever I start with liner, I find that it is a bitch to blend, and it's harder to take away dark shadows than it is to add them, so I'm going to do the liner last. So I'm going to start off with Wasted, which is this really cute purple, and I'm going to just chuck that into the crease just over what we've already placed down. Next, I'm going in with a Zoeva 231. This is a Luxe Petite crease brush, and I'm going to go in with a little purple pinky shade as well. Vibrant hot pink. It's called Funky if you're interested. And I'm just going to do light circular motions around what we've already done on the purple. Okay, so this is what we've got so far, and we're kind of following like this semi-natural crease. I'm going to cut it like way above where it is though. Well, not way above, but like above. So next I'm going in with the Morphe M433, and I'm taking a really nice vibrant yellow shade. On the tip of that, and then I'm just going to pretty much buff out the pink with the yellow, and it's going to create this awesome sunset effect, which is exactly what we're going for. Alright, so here we are with the crease. Now, pretty much this isn't done. We're going to add some black underneath, but I'm going to do that like as I do the liner, because it really like ties in with the liner. So here we have what we've done so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease using just that same base that I used before, the Mitchell and P. Louise Acid Rain in Blank Canvas. Pretty much I just kind of look straight ahead and see where that natural crease is going to go and how it's going to look. Even when I'm looking like this, I need to cut it a little higher than what it is. Okay, so pretty much that's the crease we're going to work with. So as you can see, it's very cut right now. We're probably going to fuck it up later with liner and black eyeshadow, but for now, this is what we're going to work with. It's very like giving me like Ellis Atlantis vibes. Anybody? But yeah, I'm really vibing with this like really smoky blown out. It's kind of like Mitchell, kind of those vibes, but yeah. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm probably going to like cut it like up like this, but I will blend probably like black shadow and stuff into that. Like I'm going to connect my wing out here. So yeah, you're getting the vibe. I'm going to replicate this on this eye now, so wish me luck. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, so here we are. Pretty much I've just done the other eye shadow, and then I did start of my eyeliner so that I have a guide. So pretty much what I like to do with my eyeliner is I create a fat wing, connect it to the top shadow, and then bring this part down. So pretty much that's what I'm going to do. But first we're going to set our lid that's been cut freshly for us. So I don't know which colour I want to use. So alright, so for my lid, I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette, Volume 2. You can hear my dog barking in the background, that's real fun. And I'm going to go into Rider Diamonds. She's real cute, real reflective, and she's kind of like bronzy almost. And I feel like it'll work well with what we've got going on. See how shiny she is? God, Morphe, like, shimmers are just out of this world, hun. So yeah, let's try it without the spray first. Yeah, that's pretty enough without the spray. Anyway, I'm going to put this on the lid of each eye, and then we're going to go to liner. So this is what we've got so far for our lid shade. I think it's really pretty and it ties in so well. What I'm doing next is I'm just taking like a really flat square brush, and I'm literally just getting the very thin edge of it into black Inglot gel eyeliner, and I'm literally just going to go in and do a line from the corner of my eye out to there. And I'll connect it to like the edge of the shadow so that pretty much as soon as you get here, you can start blending it in. And pretty much define the crease a lot nicer. So I'll go in straight after I do the liner with black shadow and just start defining that crease. For my lid liner, I actually don't use this. I use that to mark out my guidelines, and then I go in with, I use the Suva Beauty Hydro Liners. These ones are fantastic. Such nice quality. Quite affordable as well, which is great. And I just use a little spray bottle and spray literally the smallest drop of water in there that you possibly can. Once you spray that in there, pretty much you just mix it. And adding more or less liquid, you can change the formula. That's what I like as well. You can customize it to what your needs are, which is really good. So I'm just going to do my liner now, which is going to require some concentration, so just bear with me. While I do this, you will be able to see though. Okay, so I changed my mind. I did a fat liner, which I think looks sick, so I'm happy with it. So I'm going to go do the other liner off camera, and I'm going to get back to you guys in about 2 seconds. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a hot second. Okie dokie guys, so I'm back and I've done the other eye, and I'm really sorry but I got ahead of myself and I did the black already. What I do with the black is I literally just take a black eyeshadow and smudge it from where I put the liner up to the middle of the crease, and then leave the rest as the normal crease colours, and then just use like the crease colours to blend out that black. Super simple. Just line the crease. If you need to recut it, you can do that, it's fine. But yeah, super simple. So what I'm going to do next is my under eyes. So pretty much what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I did on top, but I'm going to like make it go horizontal almost. And then I'm going to bring it in here and kind of open my inner corner with a little bit of white liner. So I'm going to go ahead and do my white liner first because it's easiest. And it just makes it way easier if you do it now rather than later, because if your eyes water, it's just going to be a mess. Now I like to use this brush. I got this brush from Amazon. I got it in a pack with like all of these nail brushes, and pretty much it is fantastic for actually like liner. And you also get like a bunch of these little thin brushes as well, which are fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and do my liner now. Now, I'll show you briefly what I do with my under eyes. So, I use the exact same shadows that I used in my crease. So, we'll start with the purple. But what I do is I actually take that same shade on a bit of a smaller brush, sort of like this kind of a brush, and I will kind of wing it out, but not directly in line with the wing. And then we'll follow it with pink, and then I'll follow with my yellow. But yeah, that's the kind of thing we'll do with the bottom. And I'm going to do both of them because my camera's about to die. I'll do both eyes on the underneath, and then I will get back to you guys once I've done that. I thought I'd finish the eyes off camera just because it was getting a little long. So all I really had to do was just chuck a lash on, and then I did some white shadow here and on the brow. So pretty much you didn't miss a lot. So pretty much the eyes are done. As you can see, they're very catty and feminine and bitchy, and I'm living for them. They look so good. This sunset moment is everything. So now I'm pretty much just going to do my lips and my blush and my highlight, and then I'm going to go chuck my wig on, my contacts in, and we're going to feel the fantasy. Okay, so pretty much for the lip, I'm obviously going to go with a nude. This is a very, very intense eye look, and I really want to do something nude to complement that because I want the focus to be up here. Now, first, before I do that, I'm going to do a little cheeky blush. I'm just going to go very simple and use the Cover FX Pink Dahlia blush. This one is so pretty, and it comes with a duo so that you can pretty much use the matte or the shimmer. I'm going to be utilizing both. Oh, and I'm also going to contour my nose. Not my best nose contour, but you know, it's whatever. So what's next? Just a bit of highlighter. And then lips. And then I think we are ready to roll. Okay, so now lips. I'm going to go in with Frenchie from Morphe as my liner. Yes! Gloss. Okay. Fenty Glow. Ooh, I'm a woman! Okay, I'm going to go add some final touches off screen, and then I'm going to go ahead and come back and show you the final look. Alrighty guys, this is the final look. So pretty much all I did while I was off camera was I added some purple contacts, which are sick. They're from the Third Eye. I love them. They have amazing contacts. I have a couple other pairs, a grey one and a blue one. Really awesome stuff. And then I also added some underlashes, which are so cute, courtesy of Tati Lashes. I really love their stuff. Also, yeah, my lace isn't glued down back here, but it's fine. And then I've also got my Showgirl lashes on here as well, and they are stunning. I did glue down the lace on top just because I don't want to leave anything hanging off the front of my head, let's just say. So yeah, this has been so much fun. I've really missed filming, and I'm so glad that I'm back at it. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. I really enjoyed creating this sunset vibes makeup. I think it looks so stunning. Also, while I'm here, I don't even have a drag name, so if you want to help me out with that, feel free. But yeah, everything that I used I will definitely link in the description below. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Mwah. Bye. Oh, side note, before you go, maybe want to hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Oh my god. And also hit the like button too. While you're there, you may as well. They're like next to each other. But yeah. Okay. I'm off to live my life as a woman. Bye. Girls with the